Every single night, while you're completely unconscious, your brain quietly runs its own private washing machine. But for some people, that machine may be failing. Scientists call this hidden system the glymphatic system, and new research suggests it plays a genuinely critical role in whether Alzheimer's disease eventually takes hold. Here's how it works. As you sleep, cerebrospinal fluid washes through your brain tissue, flushing out toxic waste products that quietly accumulate during your busy waking hours. Among that waste is amyloid-beta, a sticky protein that clumps together and forms plaques, one of Alzheimer's disease's most notorious, well-known biological hallmarks. A landmark 2026 human trial published in Nature Communications confirmed this directly. Normal sleep genuinely increased brain waste clearance compared to sleep deprivation in real people. But researchers at Edith Cowan University just discovered something more specific. A single gene might determine exactly how badly poor sleep actually damages your brain. That gene is called AQP4, short for aquaporin 4, which controls tiny water channels essential for this nightly brain cleaning process to function properly. Studying over 300 older adults already showing early amyloid buildup, researchers found something striking. Sleep and this specific gene appear to interact powerfully. In other words, poor sleep might harm certain people's brains significantly more than others, depending entirely on which version of this particular gene they carry. This helps explain a genuine, long-standing mystery: why some heavy sleepers never develop Alzheimer's, while others with similar sleep habits decline far more rapidly. And sleep isn't the only piece of this expanding puzzle. Separately, researchers studying genetic data have identified shared biological pathways linking obesity and Alzheimer's disease. Certain overlapping genes appear connected to both conditions, hinting that metabolic health and brain health might be far more deeply intertwined than previously realized. So the emerging picture looks like this. Genetics, sleep quality, and metabolic health may all quietly interact, shaping your personal risk long before any symptoms ever appear. Now, an important, honest clarification, because this research area remains genuinely complex. Scientists don't fully agree on every detail of how this system works. Some researchers even debate whether clearance mostly happens during sleep at all, with a few animal studies suggesting wakefulness might matter more than expected. Still, the dominant, well-supported view remains clear. Chronic poor sleep appears to meaningfully raise long-term risk, especially for people carrying certain genetic vulnerabilities. This doesn't mean one bad night guarantees dementia, and it definitely isn't a diagnosis for anyone reading this. Science here is genuinely still evolving, but it does reinforce something doctors have said for years. Quality sleep isn't optional maintenance. It's active, essential protection for your long-term brain health. So tell me below, does knowing your brain cleans itself during sleep change how seriously you'll take your bedtime tonight? Subscribe and hit the bell.